Get ready, Lions fans, because the team is full of new players that promise to shake up the season. One of our veterans made sure to show his leadership in an unexpected way, while a young prospect stood out in the last game. But something surprising happened and left fans very sad. Want to know what's going on in Detroit? You can't miss a single detail. Leave a like and let's go to the video. Zadarius Smith is already bringing the heat, and he hasn't even hit the field for the Detroit Lions yet. After being acquired by the Lions, he sat out Sunday night's nail-biter against Houston, watching from the sidelines in a Black Lions windbreaker. But sitting out wasn't exactly his choice. Coach Dan Campbell gave him the week off to adjust. For Smith, though, a break was the last thing on his mind. All game long, Smith was right up front with the defense, tablet in hand, dishing out advice and strategies to his new teammates like he was on the field himself. His experience, 10 solid years in the league, was on full display as he coached up Detroit's young defensive line, helping the Lions turn around a tough 23-7 halftime deficit and hold Houston scoreless in the second half. The Lions went on to seal it 26-23 with a clutch field goal by Jake Bates. Smith didn't have an injury, but he was given a week to rest since his previous team had just had a bye. Yet when he hit the post-game show, his eagerness to join the action was obvious. "I hate that he gave me this week off," Smith said, grinning. "I didn't want it, but that's what I love about this team. They care about their players. Dan Campbell's been in our shoes. He gets it. The week off wasn't just for rest." Smith, who has a home in Florida, hadn't been able to check on his property after recent hurricanes, so Campbell gave him a couple of days to fly home. Smith appreciated the gesture, but is more than ready to suit up. He's scheduled to jump into full practice on Wednesday and made it clear he's coming in full throttle. While sidelined, Smith showed exactly why he'll be a powerful veteran presence for Detroit. As the longest-serving player on the Lions' defense, he brings a voice of experience that's invaluable for the younger squad. Sunday, he spent his time advising teammates on everything from how to read the Texans' protection calls to how to anticipate where plays might go. So what can Lions fans expect when Smith finally suits up? The man gave a simple, fired-up promise. "A lot of sacks, man. A lot of pressures and getting after the quarterback," he said. "You saw me coaching up the young guys, so you're going to get much more of that soon." With 8 games left in the season, Smith's got time to make an impact and help fuel Detroit's playoff run. And it's crystal clear, he's all in. "I'll be back next week starting Wednesday. I promise you I'm going to give it my all. This is a great football team." If his energy on the sideline is any sign, this guy's about to bring some serious fire to the Lions' defense. So, what did you think of our veterans' attitude? Comment below. Now get ready, because the second piece of news is even more surprising. Detroit Lions tight end Sam Laporta had himself a game on Sunday, but it didn't end the way he'd hoped. Laporta racked up a season high in receiving yards and snagged a 20-yard touchdown to help Detroit claw back against Houston. But midway through the third quarter, he took a hit to the shoulder on a 37-yard catch from Jared Goff and had to exit, later seen in a sling post game. Now his status for Week 11 against the Jaguars is up in the air. After the Lions' thrilling 26-23 comeback win, Coach Dan Campbell gave an update. Apparently, Laporta's shoulder took a rough knock, likely around the AC joint area, but Campbell emphasized that this isn't a long-term concern. "It's not something like he's out 4 weeks, Campbell said. "Maybe he misses this week, maybe he doesn't. He tried to go back in, but it just didn't feel right. We'll check it tomorrow and see how significant it is." Laporta's injury will be evaluated more closely after some imaging tests, so we'll know more soon. If he does have to miss the next game, it would be a setback for Detroit, especially with Laporta showing clear chemistry with Goff and adding a valuable punch to the Lions' offense. For now, it's day-to-day for the young tight end, but Lions fans can be hopeful he'll bounce back quickly. After all, with 8 games still ahead, Laporta's contributions could play a key role in Detroit's playoff push. I'll tell you guys, the Lions have a team chemistry that we haven't seen in a long time. This veteran leading the way and our young prospects surprising us are signs that we have a special team. We can only hope that everything falls into place and that we can make it far in the playoffs. Subscribe to the channel and stay up to date with all the Lions updates.